Sometimes markets aren't so good and things don't go to plan, so we wanted to give a behind-the-scenes look at our not-so-good market weekend and the behind-the-scenes of what it's like running a small business. Hi, I'm Annalise. I created the Emotional Support Buddy, which has been illustrated and designed by me based off my lived experience with anxiety. This weekend we did our regular market, which wasn't so good because people were selling Temu crochet and not being truthful about where they got their products from. And we did another market, which we've only done once before, to see what it was like and see if we could make profits this time. And stay tuned to the end to get the numbers and figures of what we did this weekend.
We arrived at 7 a.m. Bumping for us was at 8:15, but we've always added a little bit of extra getting lost time when we're at new events and don't know where we're going. And luckily today we arrived early because there was a huge lineup of 240 vendors waiting to get in. There was also a fun run going on, so there were a lot of road closures, and we were also able to get a good parking spot because we got there earlier. It usually takes about an hour to set up. You've got to find your spot and then bring all your things in, and that normally takes a few trolley trips. Mum and I have our roles. Mum does the front because she likes doing Jenga and can fit maximum things on the table in minimal boxes, and I do the back of house. We are trying to bring less stuff to help cut down on the trolley loads and to make pack up and pack down less time consuming, so hopefully we don't feel as exhausted. Today we did a partial setup and unpacked one trolley with the tables and chairs, and then Mum went out to the car to get the rest of the trolley stuff while I stayed back and organised the boxes in the back and set up the tote bag rack and put the signage on the table.
We find having our signage is important because we see people reading it as they walk past, and they often point at the dinosaurs and go, "Oh, that's me!" And they're able to understand what our business is about without even having to talk to us, and it helps them find us easier.
But you're so beautiful.
Oh, thank you. That's rubbish. You need to wear that.
I don't want it.
I knew you were going to say that.
Mum normally starts by emptying all the boxes out and then she uses it later. She likes to have it organised at the back so her mind feels less cluttered and we can find things easier, because her mind often gets overwhelmed and she goes blank when she's trying to find things at the back in the drawers and on the square. Today, however, our untidiness had a purpose: to stop people from walking through the back of our store.
And these go around here.
By the time we set up and the market is about to start, you feel pooped and you want to go home, or at least have a rest, because you've already put in 3 hours plus of work and the travel time and beforehand setup.
So what time is it?
I don't quite know. It is 9:33.
What time does the market start?
10?
And any updates from this morning?
Not really. We got here early, we got a parking spot. Because we were here early, we were able to get on the corner spot because something didn't get set up properly, and then we weren't on the corner spot, but we were able to swap and have a corner spot now. And we set up all our stuff.
We've got friends there.
We've got the Pizza Hut boys.
We've got friends over there.
People.
Yeah. And what are you expecting for today? Okay.
This is the behind the table. We got our trolleys, and Mum's got a chai latte that she hasn't drunken yet. Got the plush buddies, got my drink and Mum's drink. Got the drawers with all the stock, and there's jewellery up there, and then lanyards and buddy shakers, and the stickers there, and the bags to put stuff in. And then this will be our change basket if people pay cash, so we don't have to rummage through the cash bag. I got my bag with my entertainment, got Mum's bag with her entertainment, and our chairs there. And then this is the blind spot where you can't see nothing, and you got a peep-oo over the top to see if there's any people there. And then we got more of Mum's drinks. She's got a drinking problem. And the iPad to pay for the square. And then you see out here, and you can go, ooh, look at all the people and all the customers, ooh, ooh.
And I've tried to do a blockade over here, because this is going to try and be a pathway through there, and Tom reckons that that's not going to happen, and the two ladies have done it already this morning.
Hello. Update. I'm tired.
It's 10:30.
Only 10:30. It started half an hour ago.
So last Saturday we had the first 3 hours were lame, and then we had a looker.
We have lookers and walkawayers. That's what we got.
She found the lollies. She's now going to draw while we wait and make advantage of the time. You've got to backing cards for, I don't know what I'm looking at, for Kickstarter. So we just had people come and say thank you very much and explain it, but no sales yet. Annalise is still drawing. You turn the video on and people turn up. What they do? Yeah, hooray!
Today, unfortunately, was a lot of standing around and watching people walk past and having sensory overload because I forgot my headphones and the music was very loud. Often when markets are slow, it's more draining than when it's busy. It's still draining when it's busy, but it's a different kind of draining because I find it tricky engaging with people and it can be hard doing social interaction. But I'd rather be serving and talking to people than standing around and trying to make the time go faster.
It's 11:45. I'm having my lunch. We had 5 sales. We've done some cards and some cash. And my lunch isn't very good, but I'm hungry.
It's nearly 1 o'clock now. We put our trailer over there because people keep using it as a walkway and walking from over there across here out through
And
there.
through they get like this, like this.
It was our epic replay of reenaction of
My acting skills.
their acting skills are so good. It's nearly 1 now. I think I said that already. It's exhausting being all the loud noise and music. I just went and walked around the second hall over there, and it's a lot emptier over there and significantly quieter, though it is still loud over there. Yeah, I'm over it. We've only done 7 sales, and it's nearly 1. 3 hours to go. Sorry. Hey, you guess what? What? We sold 2 tote bags. 2 tote bags. A bee and an otter.
So how's it been going today?
There.
Oh, that good, hey?
Yeah.
I think we've had, I don't know, not that many sales. I think we sold more last time
Yeah.
than we did today. So when you're aiming for $800 per market and you make less than half of that, it's a bit sad. Whee! But the best thing is, that shed there is doing his job very goodly. Now we just got to stop people from jumping over the tote bags and going through the back of Tom's stall. People are crazy, aren't they?
We normally give places 3 goes, and this was our second time there because it could be an off day or we could just be there on a not good time. So we normally give it 3 goes, but this is our second time there and we don't think it'll be possible to build up a customer base there, unfortunately. Also, if I feel overwhelmed and I'm having sensory overload and sensory issues, then it probably isn't the place where our target market hangs out. We've been trying to find more indoor markets so our ability to make sales isn't impacted by the weather and it doesn't get cancelled because of the rain. But unfortunately, these indoor places don't seem to be our place or where our target market hangs out.
I'm going to do our first trip because when we're at markets, we've worked out it's 3 trolley trips, so we do 1 so we don't have to leave one person behind. And I don't know, you English that better sometimes.
Mum's taking the first trolley load to the car because we've worked out it takes 3 trolley loads, so she goes off while the market's still happening with the first load of the unessential stuff, and then at the end of the day we both go together, so we do it all in once and we don't have to tag like liaison. Is that the sport where you pass on the baton to someone else? You don't have to like swap one person say here, one person go. So it's more efficient. My brain hurts from the music. We're leaving now and the traffic's all crazy.
This is why you bring extra trolleys.
Yes.
So the line is massive.
Yeah.
Heck to get out of here.
That's the line to get out. And it goes all the way up. Recap of the day.
It was tiring. The music was loud. It's unfortunate because we wanted to try and do an indoor thing, and the weather was beautiful today and stuff. But I just don't think that's our target market. Hey,
No.
best bits of the day.
I ate a cookie.
That girl coming back with her mum
Yeah.
and getting her uniform.
Yeah.
The little girl giving me a high five. That was really cute. What else? Oh, and the girl with the dinosaurs.
Oh yeah, the dinosaur person.
That's,
So there's person, and they were a dinosaur expert. I think is that.
oh, when they were younger, they had an encyclopedia of dinosaurs, and because they wanted to be a paleontologist, and they always had that information there ready to go. And today was the day. Woo!
So we asked them if they had any suggestions, because people ask for a agender dinosaur, and I'm sure they ask for something else, but that's the main one we get requested for. So they said to do a I can't remember the thing now. I can't say it now. It's gone. I lost it.
Well,
but the one with the big horn.
Yeah. That's going to be easy for me to tell everyone.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Would you like one of those?
I know it's a saurlithus at the end. I think it's a palasaurus. Palagendosaurlithus. Something like that.
Okay.
Paragender Saurolophus.
Saurolophus.
Paragender Saurolophus.
And what's the actual dinosaur?
It's Parasaurolophus.
But then you just shove
you
shove it in there. Yeah.
In there. I had to cook on it for a moment.
We're driving home, we're getting lost.
But the unfortunate thing is we normally had to do our drive and go past somewhere where we can get soft serve, like McDonald's or Hungry Jack's. However, this way goes past none of them, but we couldn't go the other way because of all that traffic. Oh, I'm in the wrong lane. Yeah, so it's a bit sad that we can't get our ice cream. Ice cream.
Boo!
You got to end it on a better note than that.
No, don't wanna.
Our store fees across the weekend were $170, and then we had an additional $20 of parking on the Sunday. Our goal for this year is to make $800 minimum per market, but unfortunately that hasn't been happening because we didn't even make $800 with both the markets we did on the weekend. We know this by looking back at our sales and earnings from last year's markets and analysing that, because we were hoping that 10% of our earnings and income would be what the table fee is, but that hasn't been the case. So we're trying to work smarter, not harder, and go to the markets that we know we can get a consistent income from. And we're going to only be trying one new market per month, because they could be the best market ever or they could be the worst market ever, and you don't know. So we're experimenting with new markets, but in a more limited amount than we had previously, to try and not stretch ourselves too thin. The income for the whole weekend was $678, and then you got to minus the stall fee, cost of goods, paying myself, and then we don't usually add petrol or food, so that doesn't come out of it. And then that leaves us with $178 profit, which we will reinvest back into the business. Looking at the numbers sometimes makes it feel like a waste of time, but it makes us feel more motivated to pivot and try new things and move more into online stuff, or try different markets and different spaces to see if we can find the people that will like our stuff. And we think back to all the people we have helped so far, and the relationships we formed, and the community we've built here on Instagram, and potentially the community we will build on YouTube. And that helps us to stay motivated and keep going and keep wanting to do this, instead of hiding in the covers and curling up on a ball and never leaving the house again. So if our math is correct, we did 8 hours on Friday night, 11 hours on Sunday, and then I got paid $3.50 an hour, which is very exciting for my 19 hours worth of work. And Mum gets paid nothing because she does this for free with feedback and compliments. I hope this gives you a realistic look or a realistic expectation into what it's like being a small business owner, because a lot of the time it feels like you're doing it for nothing. It's easier to focus on the negative than it is to look at the positive things. So this weekend left us feeling very demotivated and very demoralized. Looking back at all the other things, it makes us go, oh yes, we have made an impact on people, and the things we are doing do matter to people, and it's all worth it in the end. And if we keep going, then hopefully we will increase the sales and increase our profits, so we can invest more back into the business, and we can create more amazing products to help more of you amazing people. I hope this gives you a realistic view of what a not so good weekend at the markets looks like. To take from this, to remember to keep the things close to you that will keep you motivated and keep you going, and make sure you find the support system that will help you keep going when these kinds of weekends happen, because they do happen and they're hard. But knowing why you're doing it and the reason for all this really helps to keep you going and keep you motivated. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you'd like to see more stuff like this, please consider subscribing. Tell your cat I said hi!